Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So if you have seen my previous video, so you'll notice that this is just a new channel that I started, and I am pleading with you to subscribe to my channel because it will go a long way to grow my channel, and I will continue to bring useful content to you. Thank you for subscribing. Yay! So, guys, today I'm going to talk about what the healthcare system looks like in Finland. And I'm going to talk about it based on my own experiences during my first pregnancy. Because, as you know, I already have a son. He's 20 months old. Soon he'll be 2 years. So, right now, he's not here, he's in the daycare. So I usually make my videos when the house is quiet like this. It's much more easier for me. So, but I'm going to introduce him in this channel sometime when he's around. So, when I first found out I was pregnant, I took the home pregnancy test. I used the clear blue because if you have been trying to get pregnant for several months, guys, you would realize that you don't really trust the cheap, the cheap home pregnancy tests that you buy in a regular shop. You just feel like when you see a negative there, you just feel like, no, 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 this is not correct. So that was what happened to me. I've used a lot of those and they keep giving me negatives. So I started buying really the clear blue digital test. So I tested and it showed that I was pregnant. So I was so excited, guys. I was so excited. I cried because I had been searching for for a long time, quite a long time. The doctor said it's not a very long time because I didn't really search for up to 2 years. I think it was maybe a year and a few months before I had my first child. Out of excitement, I called the hospital, and in Finland, when you're pregnant, there is this. It's well, it's the healthcare center, but we call it Neuvola. So that's where pregnant women and children go to. So they don't really go to the normal healthcare section where every other person goes to. But this Neuvola is also usually in the building of the healthcare. So I called them and I was expecting that they're going to be excited and they'll tell me like, okay, come right away. But anyway, the first appointment they gave me, I think I think the first appointment I was going to be about 2 months or thereabout, or 3 months before I had the very first appointment to visit Nelvola. And then, guys, I'm trying to think what happened because this was like in 2019. So, so yeah, when I went to Neuvola, and in Finland, basically everything is done in the computer. So when I went to Neuvola, it was my first pregnancy. There were lots of questions, lots of forms to fill, and lots of blood tests. And so they gave me a website or kind of an app where I am going to book my where I'm going to book my first scan. So yeah, but first of all, before you go for such appointments, there has to be we call it like lahete. There has to be an approval or a paper from the doctor or the nurse sending it to the hospital, so that you will be able to book your appointment. So it's kind of official that you're entitled to come to the scan, because actually in Finland, the compulsory scans, the 3 month scans and the 6 month scan, they are free. Yeah, you don't have to pay anything for it. So the booked the scan for me, and after a while I went there, and I remember that during the scan I was, I was super excited. I was so excited. I was hoping that to hear the heartbeat, the baby's heartbeat, because before that time, the public health nurse cannot really check the heartbeat, because I kept bothering them like, why don't you check my heartbeat? They said it's too early. So, but there when I went for the scan, so that was the very first time I heard my baby's heartbeat, and I was super excited. I was so happy when the baby just appeared first in the screen. Oh my gosh, I was super happy. And I was already, with my husband talking about resemblance. Look at his head. Who does he resemble? And then I was asking them, like, can you tell me, can't you really like know the sex of the baby? I'm really excited. I really want to know the sex of the baby. But in Finland, like, they don't do guesswork. No, they, even if the nurse has a clue, somehow they believe it's not really sure by 12 weeks what sex your baby is. So that was it, and I went home. I was My first trimester was really very difficult for me. I couldn't eat, I couldn't do anything. I was so tired. So I went home and I really tried my best to eat healthy, to take all the vitamins, the blood tablets that I needed, and everything. So so that was it. The journey went well, and during the 6 months or 5 months thereabout, and a few weeks, I went for the second scan. So that was where the scan reveals that I was having a baby boy. Yeah. Truly, being pregnant in Finland is a very, I don't know, I would say that Finland is the best place on earth for a mom, for a new mom, for an expectant mom, and everything, because they guide you through the whole journey. Guys, even they came to my house at some point to find out, like, am I prepared for the baby? Maybe what kind of environment the baby is going to be. Is there any problem? Are we facing any challenges? The public health nurse came to our house, and we had that brief meeting with them, and they saw that everything was fine. Also, we had a group of expectant moms that are going to have their baby within the same time frame. So they grouped us together, and we had a lecture, and you put down your email address. They will tell you where the parks are, where you can meet other moms if you eventually have your baby, the parks where you can go and meet other moms who have babies same age like yours, because perhaps you'll be bored at home, just you and your baby. So they try to kind of improve your social life as a mom. And also, they give you a form to fill to find out if you're having kind of a depression, because sometimes when you're pregnant, your hormones go up and down, and you can start feeling depressed. So they want to find out, like, you have to fill the form and answer the questions, and to find out, and if there is any sign that you're depressed, so they have to link you up with a psychologist who will help you go through the process of depression. So yeah, that was it. I felt very comfortable with my pregnancy. There was no fear. I had no fear of what would happen, because I was well informed. I was well taken care of. And I was well assured that if there is any problem, if it's during the weekends, just call this number. And if it's during the weekdays, just call this number, and you have one particular public health nurse that is taking care of you, so she knows your history. So it's not like you come today is this nurse and you come tomorrow is another nurse. So that's just it, and everything went well. The story of my how my labor went and how the delivery went is going to be the story for another day. But in summary, what I'm trying to bring out here is like how impressed I am with the Finnish healthcare system. I've never seen a healthcare system like this. It's like really good. I've never really had any serious negative experience with pregnancy. They make sure they take very good care of you guys. So um, that's all I have to talk to you for today, because I don't want to make the video like really lengthy. But I have other topics I want to talk about. And if anything comes to your mind and you want to ask me any question, or you have a different opinion from what I have said, please do leave me a message in the comment section below. And I'll see you guys next time in my next video. Thank you and bye.